moments, ladies and gentlemen, the crowning of the royal family will be crowned by the Mayor of Withernsea. Mr. Mayor, can you tell me, we have the paparazzi, we have the Holders Gazette as well.
When you can't see Ashley!
Well, a big smile from everybody, make a big smile, come on.
It's quite easy, isn't it?
Aren't they? Oh, hello, you are gorgeous. It's not a good way to do an interview, but we're going to have to start again, Paul. What's his name?
This one's called Zero.
Zero. Yeah. Hello, Zero. And is he a working one?
He's a working bird, yeah.
You do take him out?
He's a hunting parrot.
Right. Where do you have him? Oh, hello, don't get jealous. What's this one?
That one's Kato.
Kato. And that one?
Casper.
Casper. Oh, they are beautiful. And do they all live together?
No, they're all privately owned by each of us.
Right.
They're all hunted together.
And you're all part of the Holderness Falconry Club? Oh. How old are they?
This one's 3.
Yeah.
1.5. 1.5 coming into his second season. This one's coming into his second season as well.
Right, so... have you owned him since he was a chick?
No, I got him last year. Someone who wasn't flying him. They originally had the town to fly him, came to it, the work was changed. So I came in and took over. Now I've been flying him since.
Right. Where's the Holderness Falconry Club?
Situated in Hull.
Situated in Hull.
Yeah.
Right. Whoops. That was a seagull just flew overhead. Oh, what sort of work do these ones do for you?
A lot of pest control on farms and building sites, stuff like that. But mainly, they're a weekend hunting bird for us to hunt on our hobby.
Right. So they are absolutely gorgeous. Are you going to do any flying here?
No, not at the minute. With it being a hunting bird, we let it go. It could go for anything on it.
Right, we didn't want any of the children taken away.
We've got display owls, but they're not flying owls. We're not a flying display. It's literally a hunting club. So.
Right, okay. And they just hunt vermin,
rabbits.
Yeah.
The bigger ones will take bigger things. Put them in a cast, take hares, or go for pheasants, things like that.
And do you need a licence to keep these?
Not this bird, no. An English bird, you have to have something called Article 10. With this bird, it's not native to this country, so you don't actually have any legislation to keep this bird. So,
that sounds quite bad, really, doesn't it?
It can be.
It can be bad. How do you stop the wrong people from owning them?
That's the problem. It can be. You can't stop the wrong people from owning them. Anybody can literally go on the internet, find a bird for sale, go up to it and buy it. It's up to the seller, who should be an experienced falconer, not to sell the bird to people that aren't experienced with it.
Right.
So literally, it's got to be within the falconers to look after who has a falconer.
Oh, well, he's lovely. If I went near, would he peck me?
No, sure, you're from.
Oh, you're gorgeous. Thank you very much.
No worries.
What's your name? Chris. Paul Whitaker, who is
Assistant Cub Scout Leader.
And what does that involve?
It helps, I'm the assistant to the Cub Leader, and our Cubs are 8 to 10.5, and they're the middle section, because we've got Beavers, which are the younger ones, and the Scouts, which are the older ones, and ours is the middle section.
Right, and you've had them here today, accompanying the princess and her attendants.
That's right. We marched through the town with the Carnival parade, and then we came here to escort them to the chair there.
Right. And how many scouts are there in Withernsea?
Well, the Cubs, which is the section I work with, is about 24, 25. But then the Beaver section is about similar, and the Scout section, again, I think similar, but I want 100% certain on them.
I know that nationwide there's a problem with helpers for these groups. Do you have a problem here in Withernsea?
We have the right amount of number. We've always got volunteers. We'll never turn any volunteers away. And we've got enough to help out, which is quite handy. Got the right number.
But if any more kids want to join, you've got spaces for them?
There is a bit of a waiting list because we can only have so many because of the amount of adults we've got, and plus the space we can only have a certain amount of young people. But they're always willing to take on names, and once people do move on for whatever reason, sometimes with the age they move on to the next section, sometimes they go on to another hobby and leave. There's always spaces available for them. Right.
And this year I know the Scouts Beavers Clubs are all doing something to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee. Have you got anything coming up that's planned around this?
Yes, we're doing many things most weeks, and we've had a 60 swim in a swimming pool. I don't know if you've heard about that one.
Yes, I heard that, yeah.
We built 60 sandcastles the other day. We blew up 60 balloons, and then we burst 60 balloons. We've had all sorts of fun things. We've got more things planned in the future, yes, definitely.
So we'll look out for those.
Yes, it's certainly a fun year for us to have and enjoy.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Okay, thank you.
With Harold Bell, and I hope you can hear me above the noise, and you have here an amazing Stanley car. Can you tell me about it?
Yes, it's a Stanley Model M. They were made in Newton, Massachusetts by Stanley twins. They only made 75 of this particular car because it was very expensive in its day. 1908, and they were $2,000 ex-factory, which was very, very expensive.
Now, you haven't owned it since 1908, have you?
No, I haven't, no.
When did you acquire it?
2.5 years ago. A gentleman in London had it in his collection of steam cars.
Right. What made you want it?
I've always had steam engines. I've had a steamroller. I renovated and ran a Super Sentinel steam wagon for 32 years. And I just thought I'd have a go at something different, and sold the wagon and bought the steam car.
It's in immaculate condition. Was it like this when you got it?
It was finished, yes. There was no windscreen on it and no mirrors, so I've done the windscreen modification. But it wouldn't be wrong to fit windscreen or not have a windscreen because it was an optional extra, believe it or not.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
So you got, as you're going along, all the dust flying in your face.
It was quite painful, especially if it started raining.
Well,
it was very uncomfortable because it's quite a fast car. It is capable of 70 miles an hour.
70 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
I have, yes.
What sort of mileage do you get out of this?
We've got 35 gallons of fuel on board. Sorry, 35 gallons of water. We need, that'll get us 35 miles. It's a mile a gallon of water.
Right.
On fuel, we've got 18 gallons, and that'll get us about 180 miles. So that's 10 miles to a gallon.
Right.